So this week has been pretty big so far with PlayStation news, and it seems we have something else to add on that list, which involves revealing big games coming to the PlayStation 5. First, let me know, who do you think will have an event first next month? Holding that these May event rumors are true, who do you think will have their event first, Microsoft or Sony? This should have some interesting answers based off of the history of both companies and how they handled their reveals. So comment below, who do you think will have their reveal first, Microsoft or Sony? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the story, the official PlayStation Magazine UK states that they've got reveals for the latest games coming to the PlayStation 5 in their June 2020 edition. On the cover of the magazine, they also seem to point blank confirm the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn, which we recently heard was originally meant for the PS4 but was moved over to the PlayStation 5. But I've got some words to say on this cover that's circulating, so hold out for that. I caught wind of this magazine tease when Tidex posted his tweet with an animation teasing the magazine, but I wasn't able to find an official source for it. But later on, other people started posting the same image with no animation, and it looks like the one that you would get from inside the magazine if you've ever looked inside of the PlayStation UK magazine, and it basically confirmed the same things. The official PlayStation Magazine UK June 2020 edition teased PS5 reveals for their July edition of the magazine, which goes on sale in physical form on June 2nd and digitally releases in late May, which is confusing, I know, but it pretty much points to those next-gen events and May rumors we've been hearing. The teaser from the official PlayStation Magazine UK states, "The next gen starts next issue as we reveal the latest games coming to the PlayStation 5 and how they'll play." The Horizon Zero Dawn sequel snippet on the cover states, which I'll get back to, revealed the surprising Horizon Zero Dawn sequel. So absorbing all of this, I have some thoughts. One, why do they state that they'll reveal the latest games? I don't see Sony revealing big games on the PlayStation Magazine UK, so this is probably a deeper look into already announced games, which leads to the next point, the May event. We've heard from pretty credible sources that Sony had plans to have an event in May, but that it could change because of the CV situation. But if you look into what Sony has recently stated when revealing the new release date for The Last of Us 2, they stated that they saw an ease in the global distribution environment, meaning they're seeing things get better with the global situation, although here they're specifically referring to the supply management. But add to that this tease from the official PlayStation Magazine UK, which as they state goes on sale on June 2nd, digitally late May, which is in line with their release schedule of the first or second Tuesday of the month, which June 2nd is. In my mind, if they're releasing the magazine on June 2nd or digitally in late May, then Sony would probably be revealing the games in May to go ahead of that magazine, which again goes back to those credible sources stating that something is planned for May. And let's not forget that Horizon Zero Dawn sequel tease. That tease is the only thing making me question this post, or the biggest thing making me question this cover post, because that's huge news to just state on the cover of the PlayStation UK magazine before it's even announced by the studio or Sony themselves, and it's all the way on the bottom right of the cover as if it's nothing. But then you have the people behind the PS5 game Quantum Error essentially confirm this cover on their Twitter, stating, "Everyone, check out our interview on the PlayStation Magazine," with them retweeting that same cover image with the Horizon Zero Dawn 2 text. Taking that in, this cover is supposedly for the June 2020 edition of the magazine, which is out now digitally apparently and will be available physically on May 5th, according to the previous edition of the magazine. So this would mean that this issue has information on the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn, but that doesn't make sense because these details would be out by now, just like this PS5 games tease for the July edition of the magazine. So the only other logical thought is that this cover is indeed for the July edition of the magazine, which goes on sale in early June. But how would people have this cover already? That's my personal question. If you look at the May edition of the magazine, it's teasing The Last of Us 2 as the big thing for the June edition of the magazine, which is what is circulating right now. And that makes sense because Last of Us 2 was originally going to release in late May, so this magazine would have been out in early May or late April. So the image teasing the July edition of of the magazine, which releases on June 2nd, seems to be the legitimate post, the one that you see on Tidex and on Reddit. But this cover is something I question. Some things don't add up, like the Horizon Zero Dawn sequel talk, meaning they've basically revealed Horizon's sequel officially before Sony has even gotten the chance to breathe the name, or the 23 games to play in lockdown, which hints at this being the next issue, the June issue, not the July issue, because how would they still know if we're in lockdown by then? Basically, what I'm saying is that this cover is a bit off. I could be wrong here, but again, that would mean we would have been seeing these Horizon Zero Dawn 2 details already, because the latest edition of the magazine is out now digitally and physically on May 5th. Taking in only the tease for the July edition of the magazine, which releases on June 2nd, right now all signs seem to point to May. We know Microsoft seems to also have plans for May, and I don't think Sony would want them to take the focus. It's pretty much been a head-to-head battle between both companies in recent memory, so May seems like it's going to be E3 2020 in spirit, I guess. But you guys let me know. What do you think Sony will reveal in May? Are they going to reveal the console? Are they going to reveal just games? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps. And subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "We need the official stuff," because right now we're getting these teases from the official PlayStation UK magazine, but I want something directly from the PlayStation Twitter account, the PlayStation blog. I need that official stuff. And if you feel the same way, destroy the comment section with "We need the official stuff," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.